Joseph Fadul here with you, and of course, Michael Joseph also going to be joining us. Ronnie Gustav and it's DS Tarish combo of DS and Tarish against the Fonkole FC team in the only Division 1 game that we're going to be carrying live. There's another game. It's going to be Wayne George and the Police. That's going to be at 6:30. That game will not be carried live. But we're bringing you this game right here from the Stock Farm Technical Center. Welcome on, welcome all. And of course, DST United not having too strong of a season thus far. And the Fonkole, of course, having not too bad of a season in Division 1 action. Both captains in the center just doing the usual formalities. Fonkole, of course, standing on 7 points in Tier 1. Tied with East Central, but East Central topping the table on 7 points, but with a much larger goal difference. DST United only 1 point with a -7 goal difference.
Good.
DST United, of course, in 7th place in the league table. Only 1 point to their name.
Your picture, quick.
What JJ? You should be off the team. What's wrong with you, boy?
Hi, Gary.
Yes,
Yes, sir, come on. We didn't know before.
let's go.
Fonkole starting 11. Ed Alexander, Kuan Harris, Shukwan Walsh, Nikwan Benoit, Alexander Daru, Okan Xavier, Kalik Prevo, Dwight Walsh, Jose Nelson, and Akeem Diravarier as a starting 11 for Fonkole. As I pass it on to the very competent two tops of Michael Joseph and Ronnie Gustav.
Yes, good afternoon to the listeners as you come to watch a very interesting game this afternoon there with Fonkole United and DS United, collaboration with DS and Tarish.
Say Mr. Nola.
Chris Jolly, control. Trying to play that overhead ball. Nice ball there. Nice knocking there from the Focoli team. Unable to get that pass through.
Jazim Angol has taken a fall. That's touching the ground. See number 14 for DST United.
And we have to say the Focoli team is a pretty young team.
Coached by the ever energetic Coach Parrots. That's what he liked to be called. Fonkole on the ball on the far end. Ronnie trying to fashion some space for himself. Gets over one, pulls back a little bit. Dances over two. Oh, tips himself down in the middle. Ball passes it on to his teammate. Looking for... Recycles back. Chris Jolly putting him under some pressure. Takes the shot. Gets it just outside of the 18-yard line, Ronnie. Takes a rather hasty shot and goes wide, Ronnie.
Yes, I feel the player had ample time to at least control and pick his area he want to kick the ball. And he just hustled the shot there.
That's Trent Phillip.
Yeah, Trent Phillip. Just taking his shot there, as you said. Fado.
Fonkole regains possession.
Nice.
Gets a good spread. Falmon put him under some pressure. Does try to go through Ronnie and ball is forced out.
Yes, that's one of the players we have to be looking at here for Fonkole, which is Dwight Walsh. Also, he has his brother who's playing centre back, Shaquan Walsh.
Two players, two brothers.
Two brothers. Two brothers that was in our camp last year.
Looking for the header. Number of men on the far post. Sort of leaving the back post a bit empty. And of course, DS trying to fashion some space with a quick counter. Gets past one. Oh, gets the salad, but not enough dressing on the salad. Fonkole recoups possession. Gets it in for the gap. It's going to be a chase. And Okan Xavier just realizing that was just a bit too rich, the pass, Ronnie.
Yes, you can see the youngsters from Fonkole playing with freedom. And you can see they're enjoying the game because their passes are precise. Their touches and their movements of the ball looks good this afternoon as we are watching this game there. And we expect it to be an exciting game. DS who have had the opportunity to play in the Premier. Collaboration with Tarish Pitt, so there's a bit of experience there for the DS United.
Let me watch on
Big shot for him! Big shot for him! Big shot for him! Big shot for him!
And I'll just... Nice long overhead ball, but in the angle that I am, I could definitely see the player look like he's in an offside position.
Stay on him! Nobody goes to say anything. Just jump up.
Nice possession there from the Fonkole boys. Looking a nice long ball overhead for Dwight. Dwight is in control, looking to take on. And just lost focus. Just losing focus for a minute there. And ball out of touch. Yeah, but
Drop, fellas! One comment.
throw for DS United. Or should I say Tarish United?
DST. And good afternoon to all our all our viewers. Decent build up here from DST. Coach Gustav.
Yes, we know the caliber of player Chris Jolly is, and you could see he's still demonstrating, even if he's demoted to a lower level. You can see the level that he's on, giving a nice gap pass there, but the player that's taking a bit too much time to execute.
Yes, definitely. Chris Jolly with a number of years experience in the Premier League. Cross comes in, comfortably taken by the goalkeeper. Okan winning that ball in the center. And a lovely pass there, Gustav. Defender equal to the task on that occasion.
Yes, a real good pass there by Alexander Darrow, the captain for the Alexander trying to make his way through the Big Joe, but unable to hit the target.
Yes, just off target, but he's showing his intentions, and you cannot score them if you don't take them.
The opportunity chances there.
Press it. Let's go. Big your ball there, you know, big. Big your ball there, you know, big. Big your ball there.
Nice turn and twist there on the player. Nice. Unable to stop him and had to
You watching there? Yeah. Nice. Go.
Cross comes in over the keeper's head. Ooh.
It's okay. Unlock. Well, good job.
So it does not appear that the goalkeeper knew what was going on.
Yeah, definitely. If that ball was just a bit lower, it would be one.
Pressure, Chewy. Nice one, Sil.
And you could hear the song of that challenge from our vantage point, Gustav.
Yes, just a bit aggressive. The player definitely went for the ball, but just unable to win it.
Big, man.
Nice pass along the line, but they just unable to keep that ball in. But so far, you can see Tarish is Funkole is the team that more settled into the game. Joe.
Yes, you can see that definitely. TS also has a few players that can cause trouble for the Funkole team. The center midfield players and young Kalik seems to be controlling the center of midfield. Fokole, DS is giving them a lot of space in the center of the field. Good defending there by Mr. Kerjan Harris.
Yeah, Harris is one of the young players that was in the U20 national.
Also, he won the best defender in last year's U18 league. Solid central defender and can also play defensive midfield. So definitely one of the young players to look out for in the next few years.
Let's go, John!
Yeah, also like young players play to the whistle. I did not.
I would love to think that they saw the linesman flag was up. that's why they stopped. But unless that whistle is blown, you have to keep playing.
Just a bit too relaxed here, Okan.
Yes, that's also a man. You give it time. That's too much work.
And Nico on the attack. Check that ball overhead for the
properly hit, and he tripped on his own self, Gustav.
Yeah.
Lovely pass there from Nikwan Binois, and the ball dropping for the striker, and he's just not able. And a lovely free ball on the other end. Keeper went back in. Keeper came out and went back, and beautiful save, end-to-end action here. Gustav.
And you have to see that is a rivalry, Tarish and Funkuli.
Yeah, because many of the Funkuli players were once on the Tarish team.
So there's a serious rivalry.
Including young Harris, who just spoke about, yes. Or more affectionately known as Laka.
So we have Lacroix
and Laka on the same team.
Make it, Nico, make it.
So come then.
Hard lock. One for the net. Pass. Give option, man. Doing the option. Jump fire.
Young Prevo just holding onto that ball just a little too long.
Don't miss that one. Right. And the motion.
Nice.
Lovely ball opportunity and brilliant piece of defending here by DS. Opportunity created. What's up? We've seen both teams showing the ability to create the opportunities. This was one that Fokole would want to have capitalize on and punish.
There's a nice move by Okan, nice run by the player, but just unable to make the right decision at the right time. Where he could just get ball a second touch. The keeper has already been beaten, getting out from his goal.
Cross comes in, opportunity there.
Yes.
Nice ball in the offside position. But it's nice build up from the
nice build up play, definitely.
But the likes of young Prevo and Okan Xavi, two youngsters in the center, they must be these guys must be about was in the U17.
Carlick is still playing U15.
Yeah, so
he's still playing U15 for Point Michel.
Yeah, technique. in the game is above some of the players that they are playing against. Very skillful player.
Kalik is that box-to-box midfielder who will keep running. He'll keep being a pace behind your whole game. He is normally very energetic throughout the entire game.
Yeah, the likes of Dwight
Walsh, also from the U17,
yes.
from the U17 team.
And Okan Xavier.
Young Okan already have some goals to his name for the season.
Nice composure there by Harris.
Harris is one of those young players who is playing at a level above his age. He was also on the U17, so he's no older than 17 years of age. Oh, a bit of a misjudge here by the left back. Gustav note, we see the re-emergence of Coach Jordan Luke on the sidelines today for DS. And just getting a small touch on that putting of the striker. Good piece of defending by DS right now.
Well, we all know what Coach Luke is capable of. You know, he always like to push his players to the limit.
Dwight is off that left foot. A beautiful shot from Dwight, and he is capable of that on his left foot.
Yes, that favorite left foot from Dwight, and we know what Dwight is capable of.
Very much so, and
player as well. Very skillful.
And you keep hearing Coach John on his side. Don't make him kick, because they know what he's capable of doing.
Player trying to hit that ball over the keeper, but unable to.
So we see that the medic is called for one of the.
It looks like he's a head injury. See the youngster's holding his head.
So we have a hydration break now.
And for those our viewers and listeners who are watching this game from Stream Genius, the game is between DST and
it was a merger between the DS United and the Tarish United teams.
And then we have Funkle United. Who had a very interesting season last year, playing in the President Cup. In the President Cup, I think they won some.
Yes, Fokole, yes.
Yeah.
It was the first division President Cup. They defeated Buffet State. Was it 4-3 in extra time? It was 3-3 going into the extra time.
Yeah. That was a very exciting game.
Yeah, they came from 2-0 down, then 3-1 down, and scored 3 unanswered goals.
And as we were talking earlier on, having the festival, we were talking about the officials. It's nice to see a young official on the center this afternoon, making his debut. John, Joseph.
Yes, good to see him. We normally see him on the sidelines. Sometimes for official Premier League, or was last season he was on the sidelines as an assistant most of the time. But it's good to see he doing his training and he's getting his opportunity in the center. Ooh, good take. Opportunity, Gustav.
Again, Joe, the Fongola team are getting the better chances.
They're definitely getting the easier chances.
And yet to convert. And most times when teams are getting all these opportunities, maybe just one goal
takes one
to hunt them.
Sometimes just one mistake at the back and then that's it.
But the pressure has been on the DT United. The Fongola team have gotten about 3 or 4 one-on-one with the keeper, and on clear chances that they should convert, but the decision making, the players, like it looks like they have some form of bull fright. Well, you can see the football team is a pretty young team, the exception of Zander.
Captain Zander.
Yeah. Alexander Daru, it is. You could say the guy is about 21 and under.
The team is pretty young. They also have, in speaking with some of the coaches, they have a very large squad.
Yes. Because watching the bench, there might be. It looks like there's about 10 players.
Yeah, plus players one not on the match day squad. Gustav, I think their training squad is 30 or 35. young players.
As you say that, what makes it very interesting and just jumping one notch higher is that when you have a large pool like that, I try to fathom why is it that in the Premier League that you have so many players, and when 2 of the players is out, that they're not able to represent their club.
Well, that is something that I won't be able to understand or comprehend, because if you have a club, see a strong challenge here. So it's another corner kick to Fongola, another opportunity to get some bodies forward. So as you were saying, Gustav, two players out should not affect you so much that you're not able or you're not willing. It's not that you're not able, you're not willing to bring a team to play. Cross comes in, and it appears that it fell to Benoit, Gustav, and Benoit headed the ball in the wrong direction.
Let's go first. Push up in the game now. What you give me? Right here. Where you? Referee, same ball in there.
That definitely looks offside. Yes, linesman was spot on. Assistant referee of the year was spot on with this score. Suarez. He was spot on with the score. Player just going a bit too early. I was saying young Kalik would have a hard time with a veteran like Jolly in the center of the field, because Jolly is known to be a strong player. Opportunity, another opportunity goes begging Gustav, another opportunity for the Fokole United to go put themselves on top. And you could see the reaction of the Fokole bench. They were already in the air, Gustav.
Yes, and the keeper had already given up on this. And the player taking that shot wide, hitting the left side of the post. The left side of the post.
And coming back straight to the
hands of the keeper.
It's in the safe hands of the keeper, Gustav. That's harder to miss than to score.
Nice bring back here, trying to get his
keeper equal to the task. Both keepers have looked quite decent so far.
Pressure. Rush him now. Big goal for him. Goal for him, please.
You can see the experience.
Shot and a beautiful save there. Shot from young Prevo in the center of midfield, but it just went straight to the goalkeeper Malik.
Yeah, good save there by the keeper. I think the keeper has his work cut out for him this afternoon. As you have the Fokole United hitting gunners from left, right, and center.
And they had two beautiful strikes. Cross comes in.
What? No ball now. Apa ni ana? Sai no ball ya. Ela bola na gate sasi. Wa bola ni mala kiki outside. Bola mala kiki outside. Wa bola ni mala kiki outside. Fokole ball. Nice into. What's our control game now? Use the lines, man. Hold on.
So we see the official maybe just getting a little too excited, Gustav, but in the end correcting his error.
As you say, it's subject to correction, and so far he's on top of the game, I can say.
On le play too flat. On le play too flat.
You can see young Dwight is nimble on his foot.
Dwight was enjoying that that right side of thing. Fokole again getting a half chance. Supposed to make better with these opportunities, Gustav.
Man on you. Nice pass here. Vision boy.
Hey, Joe! Migo! Center!
Hold on. You come on that. Yes, come on it. Nice. You need to come on. Nice. Back on the keeper. No.
Yeah, you can see the Funkle play and stringing their balls very nicely, Joe.
Migo, so lose it now, man!
Nice ball.
Talk about that. Basic football at the end, but really stop the cannon, you have to stop the game. Come on now, man. But me, you have to put pressure on him. But look at lineman there, tell the lineman put up his flag. Make him under pressure.
Another corner kick for Fokole.
Back across! Back across!
One score.
You don't know, feeling you can't be joking, no Chopin.
Nice cross from Rahim, but the player just off balance with that.
Yes, unable to put that ball on target, but it's a very good cross. And I always say it's decision making because he alone was in the back post. He had ambition to control and finish Joe.
Definitely, he could have done more with that, trying to get it on. Take a shot right away.
Ref, what is that now?
What is that coming now, boy?
Another opportunity.
Migos! Better that now, man!
Push up.
Nice fight there.
Nice one, CJ!
Right hand side.
Yes. Oh, you just stand up before the hands on all the way.
Hey, but make all yourself clear for the ball now, boy!
Come on, we're not in our living room.
Because as we know, the first division format is different this year. There's no qualifying rounds, opportunity for DS, and shot just too tame.
Yes,
Gustav and the keeper coming up big with with a comfortable save at the end. So let's see opportunity one end. Lovely piece of defending there.
Yes, Joe, as you're saying, it was a great save by the keeper there, but the player getting that kind of opportunity there to finish one-on-one against there, taking a team shot that where I'm standing there, I could see where the ball was made.
Yes, he did not make the most of it at all.
Migos, just pass in! Migos, pass the ball better than that!
Let's go, the game play, you got touch it.
Help him, Migos!
Nice take there by centre back.
Another opportunity, is that it?
Again and again.
Gain of target. Was our gain of target, the finishing from both teams, more so of the Fokole United, but the finishing of both teams has been below par so far in the game. Let's hope that the remaining time in this game that the teams are able to do better when they get the opportunity in the final third.
Yes, that's it, standard!
Very nice play there.
Strong.
Very nice play there by this young man.
Pressure, go on, Jose. You don't have nothing. You don't have nothing, Jose. You just watch that. I don't shop on.
Unlock.
We go super too easy.
You can just see the experience of George just being on cruise control looking for his players to make some movements, but somehow the players are just not moving in position.
Drop.
Yes, man.
You watch your one.
Nice strength. Whoa.
Strong defending there. Fukule again on the attack. Kalik. Oh, lovely piece of defending. Kalik Privo was through. Was through on goal and a lovely piece of defending.
Yeah, I think he take a little too much time to hit that ball, Joe, towards me.
Yes, definitely that's what happened. Another opportunity created by Kalik. I'm not sure what the keeper was attempting to accomplish.
Yeah, but
was stopped.
Yes, but you could see the Fukole team are breaking the lines of DST, but just not able to put the ball at the back of the onion bag. Big Joe.
Yeah, that's very true. The decision making in the attacking third is what is letting them down so far.
Nice doing free.
Let's jump, man. We knocking you all in there. We all in there, fellas. Chewy, jump back a little. Jose, jump.
So score remains 0-0. Both teams have created numerous opportunities, just not able to make the right decision in the attacking field so far in this game.
Yes, you have to say the possession definitely will go to the favor of Fukole. They are more composed, they are more confident on the ball than the DST. But as you said, rightfully said, that the decision making when you reaching the finishing third and just not able to bring that ball at the back of the net.
Nice ball.
And Okan trying to make his in.
Okan just overeating that pass. Because same thing we just spoke about, the decision making in the attacking third of the field.
Yes,
and they're getting a clear opportunities to hit, but just not capitalizing on.
Jump, like a jump.
He's 4 points each. Come on, Matthias, come on! Where is
Watch guy, play man now!
Nice 1-2 there.
Open wide!
Yeah, Harris looking for Dwight. Dwight is in control. Trying to bring that ball across, unable to find his man. But you could see the Funkole team
I tell you not funny man, you say no ball on it. Don't go in back, man, Zander. I tell you
has a
not
plan.
Fokole trying to keep pace with. You mentioned of the change of format
Let's go, move the
in the
ball,
D1.
Oh boy!
The magic man! The magic man!
Again, Big Joe, Young Prevo, waving his through himself through the defense and getting a clear shot. Getting a clear shot towards goal again.
Using his left foot.
Into touch.
Keeper beaten. All ends. Keeper gave up. And the ball striking the post. The change of format creates more pressure on Fokole today. They have to keep pace with East Central, who won their game 6-2 this week. So East Central is on 10 points. Fokole right now is on 7 from 2 wins and a draw. East Central is on 3 wins and a draw. So because of the new format, you go round robin and you have a winner. There's no qualify for quarterfinals and stuff like that. You go straight round robin and you have a winner. So today, if one of these teams need a win today, it would be Fokole.
Well, he said knock and knock, and the door shall be open. So let's just hope Fokole
He can't dribble. He can't dribble. He got your ball there, Mr. Can't dribble.
Come on, man! All the running back, boy!
Offside.
All the running back, boy! Run back!
Migos. When the time of the ball, he can't dribble. Let's come to him.
with his players are not moving on the pitch.
Yeah, the lack of movement. It's the conditions are hard because it's a 4 o'clock game with no clouds in the sky. It's not overcast, so have it cool. So it just may be a case of the conditions having an effect on them.
Yes, because they haven't been no played on the turf. Yeah, because Young Prevo playing down the line for Dwight, no for Harris. That's Dwight.
Okan, better, Okan.
Run back!
Hey, drop it. What call you?
You definitely gonna knock Jolly out of that ball whenever he had that ball in his feet.
Yeah, Joel is the one player for DS in the center of midfield that's able to create any issues for Fokole. Fokole has had full control of the center of that field.
Yes.
Just a nice one. Let's go, fellas.
The man here in my brother.
But he definitely needs his players to be closer to him or to move off the ball, which they are not doing.
Yeah, he has no little to no support most of the times in the center of midfield.
Can you go across that ball? You know you can't cross it. Let's go, fellas. Good goal, fellas.
And you know the turf that we are playing on, Big Joe. The evaporation of the rubbers and the type of boots the youngsters are wearing at this time.
Because there are artificial surface boots. I know most of our players, when they go to search for boots, they don't particularly look for that.
Hit it twice!
And we have a first goal of the game.
By Benoit. It was a nice fish by Benoit, nice composure while keeper down.
In step, straight through the keeper. Keeper making the initial save. Benoit making no mistake with the rebound. Finally, we have a goal. Focally 1, DST 0.
Yeah, a nice shot by Dwight. The keeper not able to hold the ball, and young Benoit just been in the center, the right place at the right time, just putting that ball into the
Definitely. Benoit making no mistake with it. Newly transferred in the last window. That's his first goal for his new club.
And he's known for that as a right back to make those runs down, a left back to make those runs down the line.
And the penalty called Costa right away. 1 minute later, an opportunity for Fonkole to go 2 goals up. Same we just spoke of Benoit making that run from the wing back position, pushes it through, his play onto it, and a rash challenge from the DS defender.
Yeah,
penalty to
that was
Fonkole.
definitely a reckless tackle from the player. Had he just stayed in strides with the player, he would have a much better chance.
And we have Dwight Walsh behind the kick for that. Dwight Walsh makes it 2 to Fokole. Dwight Walsh adding to his tally for the season. 2 goals for the season now for Dwight Walsh.
Yes, nice finishing by Dwight, well composed, picking his corner and just putting that ball, as Tommy Smith would say, in the back of the old onion bag.
So definitely the team talk for Fongole now changes. Changes in a minute. Gustav. So we're up 2 late goals to end the first half. The scoreline does not reflect how the first half was played. Fongole is in full control of this game.
Yes, Joe, for our listeners, it's halftime now, and the Fokole team, Fokole United, or Fokole FC, is still up to in less than 5 minutes, scoring 2 goals.
Definitely. Back to back, one behind the other, after struggling for the first 43 minutes of the first half. So at halftime, Fokole 2, DST 0.
Listeners, those watching the game from Stream Genius at the Technical Center in Stock Farm. DS are making a few subs at this point in time, looking to see if they can redeem themselves in the second half. As for who that just tuned into the game, Funkole, who is in grey, taking from north to south, has 2 goals up.
So we see 3 changes here for DS.
Yeah, let's go, fellas.
Yeah, so there were 3 changes for the likes of DST. The one I recognize is Kenny Cousins. This is a player that very nimble on his foot, and the Funkole defense definitely have to look at him. He's not a goal scorer, but he's one that can create for them.
But DS appears to be missing 2 players. DS appears to be starting the second half with 8 outfield players.
Okay, let's go. Okay.
So some mix up with communication or something must have, because DS now 2 players short after bringing in 3 subs. So 2 players maybe did not come back on the field or something. But we see Coach Jordan trying to get that sorted out on the on the side.
Boy, Okan, them are 9 men.
So what's up based on what they say? Apparently one of the players fought. It was him that was getting subbed.
There's some form of miscommunication between the coach.
Yes, boy. Boy, play the one quick, boys. Come on, man. And that's the other stuff. Stand then. Just hold there for me, Steve. Just hold there for me.
So it appears that things are getting sorted out.
Nice cross.
And an opportunity for Dwight to get his name on the score sheet again. He's calling for a corner kick, saying that his shot was on target and the keeper made a save, but the officials are saying that it's a goal kick.
But Dwight should definitely make that goal count. Just coming direct to his boot to just touch it into the back of the net.
Michael, what number you have?
What's the nigga? Not ready for now, yeah. That's what it is, so yeah.
I know I said my
I know why, man.
Let it go, guys. Okay, let it go. Pick it up.
Just a bit forceful there.
Hey, jump fire. Leave us. Leave us. Jump us, Picky.
Player trying to intercept.
Saw the ball in front of him and tried. It's nothing malicious from him, but referee deemed it a yellow card offense.
Yes, I think he going like a too forceful.
Jump your position. Go in your position, Migos.
We have to see whether the official is taking full control of the game. This is not the game like Argentina and Egypt.
We must say that this past World Cup, I would say I saw my first World Cup 1994, right? And I can tell you 2026 was one of the worst officiated World Cup that I saw.
Yeah. And to add insult to injury, that these officials had VAR to help, and yet still was making this kind of a mistake. The opportunity come there. There's a clear opportunity there for DST and player just rush the shot where he could have ample time to move towards goal and get a better chance of finishing.
So we see Michael Uzeb coming in for DST. Michael Uzeb, left footer, operating down the left side. He is one that can give the TS a little bit of energy, much needed energy right now off the bench. So we're back to 11v11 now.
Nice job, guys. Joseph, you pass on me, so we said, old man. Right, make your move right. Come on. That's one. Where's Sticky? Drop point some money.
Wayward pass.
Boy, be yourself, boy, Johnny boy. Be yourself, Johnny.
Pato! Play closer to Johnny!
Boom, football around they can play.
Pato!
They can't knock it. Let's go, fellas. That's alone they can do. Hold them, that they can do. I can't keep her.
Keeper not taking any chance there. I'm Joseph just hitting that ball out.
I'm thinking it's an easy ball for the keeper to collect. But I'm guessing more time might be wasted when the ball is kicked in the stands.
Hey, go to the ball now! Go to the ball, fellas!
Sticky, he's behind you!
Go ahead, Johnny, go ahead.
One of the things I have noticed, Big Joe, especially not just the Premier, but in the first divisions, the officials catch an eye on the goalkeepers. And many of times, the goalkeepers, when they come up to kick the ball, they always getting out of the box.
Yeah, I've seen it happen on a number of occasions. But what I realize sometimes, the keepers they have already released the ball by the time they come to kick it. So sometimes they're not overstepping because they're not in possession of the ball at that time. Opportunity for Fokole. Shot comes in. Oh, was that off the post or keeper's leg?
Keeper's foot. Just getting
a decent attempt, and the goalkeeper coming up to save that. So we have a corner kick to Fonkole. Looks like Kalik with the cross.
Nice cross there.
Hey, jump! Hey,
Sticky
drop! Join the drop a little, no come on. Hey, long along they go in France, they can't hold it in the finish. Let's go! Hey, ball playing!
Basic football at the
Keeper plays off his line very well.
Yes,
so far.
the game very, very well, I have to say.
Anything that's overheat, he is always there to collect.
Come on here.
Well, nice piece of defending here by Harris.
Harris to the rescue once again.
Very, very composed at the back, young Harris. Just a bit overheat.
Yeah, players just overheating the ball there.
But nice to build up play from DST.
Big Spain make like a go back, that's why I go back. And he said he coming higher. Well, big shot that boy!
I know you have to be, boy. Let Johnny and them push up, boy. It has too much of a big threat in the center, boy. Once you and Gunman push up a little, Johnny will...
Lovely piece of ball by Micah. Cross comes in and comfortably taken by the goalkeeper Gustav, but a nice build-up play pass from Michael Uzeb.
That's good, right? Let's go. Attack now, fellas. Hey, we play higher. Hey, we play high, fellas. Jump.
Decision. Again, going forward, passing that ball. Like was, how do we call it, a hit and hope that they play against it.
That's exactly what happened, and he had enough space.
Benoit making a nice hard run along the left side as we've known him, his trademark. I have to say Benoit is a very young player. I've been on the U20, a player who can develop very well, but his temperament is one that has been leaving him down.
Yeah, this definitely has let him down a few times. We see Fonkole preparing for free changes.
16.
Number 6 will be coming in. Ryan Rui. We have number 17.
That's it.
No card.
Look like Funko is going to bring in some fresh legs.
Step up a little bit on the too deep.
Joey, make a space. Right. Speak you high. Speak you high. Speak you high. Jump back, jump back.
Step up a little bit. We too deep, step up.
opportunity for Fonkole. Nikwan
Let's get your shingles. Get your shingles.
calling for the penalty. Referee says no foul.
I'm telling you.
Hey, jump, try to jump. Let the jump, have it.
That's all.
Spell him. No, fix Sticky. Sticky.
Your ball.
Good defending there.
Very good piece of defending.
When you finish, you come to me. 17.
Water.
13.
Big. Come fast. Let's go, Biggs.
Trent Phillip will be coming at number 15. Number 17 will be going in.
Nice one, Biggs. Sticky. Come. Let's go.
So free changes here for Fonkole.
Also,
Coach, what's that? You don't give me a yellow for what? No. I don't worry about that. Which one? Because the line? Yes. No, let me tell you what happened to the line. Before this was in, you went out of play. And then when I checked it, I should be on the room, so I said,
Well, so he was wrong to go down.
yeah, he was wrong.
He used to make right his coach to get a cat.
No, man.
He used to talk to
No,
coach.
but listen, the coach tell you half time is going to 7. You know you're going to get this 7, you don't do that. So that's what happened.
Hey, let's go, fellas.
yes, the referee has stamped his authority there with Young Sons.
What Joel right in? Shepard, what Joel? Let's go. Nice one. Play. Put it back right. Joel on. Our ball.
Come on, fellas, come on! It's too easy!
Line. Hey, go wide 7.
Nice twice!
Hit him!
1, 2!
Nice football! Give it to him wide.
Nice touches there from the Fonkole team in the build-up.
Don't miss us! That's what Shepard! You're on! Space!
Hey, white, one time.
Vision!
There's a nice vision there by Young Prevo, but that's not able to play the ball. Square it more for his player.
The attempt was there.
Fall back, my brother!
So, Coach, we made mention of the new format, but we did not completed it's a straight round robin. Each team play each other once. Opportunity, mistake, own goal. Appears to be an own goal. Back pass to the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper just not able to control that back pass, and it results in a goal for Fonkole. So it's Fonkole 3, DS nil. I'm not sure if he collided with the post or something, but the keeper is down, and someone is being issued a card, or he's sending for a hydration break.
I most definitely, I see the official put his card up in here, so most definitely a player has sustained a red card there. We're looking to identify whichever is the player that got the red card.
That's one card.
I see going the goal. Now the kicks is now. I don't forget the keeper has to touch it. I just check it. In my head is a pan bravo.
Hey, Cesar.
So apparently no red card was shown. The referee's book was in the air indicating the hydration break.
So it's just a miscommunication by us. The official having his card in his hand, calling for the hydration minutes. And it's definitely an own goal for Fonkole. Fonkole now is 3-0 for those.
3 goals to nil, so they are keeping pace with the East Central FC.
Yeah, so as you was
so the Division 1, the days of the qualifying group stages and quarterfinals, semi-finals, finals, that had been, the DFA has put that behind us. This year we have a straight round robin, so the winner of the Division 1, everybody plays each other one round. The winner, the person with the most points after, is automatically promoted to the Premier League, and the team that comes second plays the 9th place team from the Premier League in a playoff match. That's in tier 1. In tier 2, because the league was separated with Division 1 tier 1 and Division 1 tier 2. In tier 2, the top 2 teams automatically promote to tier 1. So that means the 2 bottom teams in tier 1 automatically relegated to tier 2. Yes. So that's the format we have from this year for the Division 1 leagues.
So in lame terms, those that may not understand, is like you have 3 divisions. You have the Premier, the first, and the intermediate. So
it was before, yes.
That's how it was before. But just use a different terminology. Tier 1,
tier 1 and tier 2. With the adoption of the new constitution, the terms that were in it was Premier and Division 1. So they could not have created a Division 2 because it's not in the constitution right now. So that's something, if it has to change, would have to come to be ratified and brought up as a subject in the AGM.
Pass and move! Touch, boy, go! Vision, boy! No, boy, looking at it! Oh, my God!
back. I like the press.
Nice touch, nice build up there by DST, looking for his man.
Let's stand ahead, dig in. Hold on, Alexandra, nice.
So we see Kurjan Harris here trying to get the assist, leaving his centre-back position and making that run up to the attacking third.
Yeah, it's a very good run by him there as a centre-back, and we need to expose our players be free to do those types of runs. I'm glad to see young Harris making that hard run down the line and bringing the ball across to goal. But young Russian players were just not able to get a foot on it.
Yeah, definitely an effective run up. So as soon as he made that run, you could see Captain Zander dropping back and holding for him in the center of defense.
Nice one. Nice one. Turn boy. Give it to Jack one.
Offside call from our linesman. Nice to build up play again. Coach Gustav, player just running offside.
Yes, definitely. Players just not timing his run, but it was a nice build up play there from this right side, moving down to the center, playing that ball down to the left. Yeah. And DS is trying their best to keep focused to see if they can get back into the game.
Dig it. Nice. Right in. Push it.
Come on, Joel.
Nice. Hold on, Alexandra.
Nothing.
Nice touches.
Take it off.
Right to yours. Man on yours. Nice.
Boy, run it! Boy, step up, boy! That man! That man is the last man to make penalty.
Seeing DS to get a moment, trying just one moment. They're trying to see if they can go through to get a clear shot, but the Rock of Gibraltar, may I say, of Harris and Walsh at the back there, not able to pass through.
Yeah, definitely. Fokole defense has definitely been solid in the center.
Nice one, Joel. Give me still.
That is one of the easier matches for Fokole so far in terms of our scoreline, because the other results were a 2-2 draw in their first game. They won against Northside. They defeated Kalibishi 2-1 and RC Doctors 3-2. So in terms of scoreline, this game today is one of the more comfortable results in terms of goals.
Nice one, you're only
Nice step. Go, Joel. Nice.
Nice defense by Harris again, coming to the rescue.
So these youngsters are proving why they are on national youth team selection. Harris, a recent graduate of the Dominica Grammar School, so Harris is fresh out of high school.
Jump! Okay, jump!
Dwight, nice pass there to Nick One. You can look for his man running in. Nice run there by the number 16 Roy, trying to get squeeze a shot into the close post on the keeper. But you can see the Funkole team is well composed. They are full control of the game, George. Joseph.
Cross comes in.
You can bring a nice ball into Royer.
Flag is up.
And still
miss the opportunity. Saved by the linesman. Flag being up.
Royer take his time and plays that ball out. If we were checking George, Big Joe for goals missed.
Today Funkole many opportunities missed, and not just missed opportunities, but decent, what we call easy to finish opportunities.
I definitely think Dwight would be on a hat-trick.
Also, Young Prevo would maybe have about 4. So the 3-0 scoreline definitely does not reflect what happened today.
Let's come Prevo. But the piece of the defender, Prevo not able to match up. There comes
opportunity for DS.
Nice ball across the goal.
And a good piece of defending from Funkole. Nice build-up play, nice through ball, pacey winger, hitting that ball across the play, but just not reaching his partner. And easy pickings for the Funkole goalkeeper there.
Nice cross, boy. Boy, nice vision, boy. Nobody go for
that, boy. So some nice football.
Yeah, some nice football from Funkole FC there, knocking ball from young Dwight.
Started with the football from Xander to Dwight, and Well taken
Down
by Dwight and heading that ball forward, cutting back on his stronger left foot, laying it off to his teammate and just not able to get the cross.
No, my team's smaller than that. Show come back.
I don't know what made you going, what should you going to do?
look like probably making the next sub, trying to use their bench.
Well, at 3-0, in the way that the game is playing, you're dominating. You are able to give a player or two that would not normally play the opportunity to get some minutes.
Yeah.
No, my brother. Hurry up, come on, my brother. Come on. Do it.
Okay, wait a minute.
I see no. Tarish up. And then the Tarish team, I Tarish team. I know who they are playing against them. They are doing the four players. They are going on there. You make it. That's the bottom. So over there now.
Look the man for them now. Look it. Just check him.
All right, easily.
Black. Don't gamble me now. Black.
Cross comes in, just a bit overheat.
And you can see the body language of the DS team is like as if they can't wait for the
Final whistle. Yeah, you know, sometimes you see the straw that broke the Camels' back, looking like after the third goal, they could see their shoulders dropped. The coach is quite quiet on very uncharacteristic of him.
Vocal.
Maybe he himself has also given up, but it's good to see him back on the sidelines. Yeah.
I guess the decision that was made was
in his favor, because we know that the hearing was earlier in the week, so like to think seeing him on the sideline means that the report is in already and free to go.
Hey, coach. Hey, coach. Coach. Hello.
and you can see that the Focal team is in full control. Nice patience by nice long ball front for Prevo, overrunning.
Prevo just not able to hold on to this one, but ball still in the attacking third for Funkule. Just entering our final minutes, coach, plus any added time from the man in the center.
Nice overlap there by Nelson. Nice tackle there by defender.
Talk. He was trying to play.
pulled back there by Twin. Nice cover there by the left back. Does it send out?
So we see Dwight has run his end of his course. Very efficient on the field today.
Yeah, and you have number 9 here on Packet getting in there.
Dwight Walsh, another one of the national U17 players, stepping up from youth to senior football right now.
And I have to say, he Prevo and Roy has a very good combination among them.
Press them, man, boy! Let's move them! Whoever them! Lovely them!
Yes, Naka.
You can see definitely that Jolly does not have the help that he is seeking in the center of the pitch.
You are very correct. He has basically been 1v3 for the majority of the game in the center of midfield, because there's Xander, there's Kalik. Fokole was always deploying the free central midfielders.
Nice play there. It's a nice foul by Jolly, knowing that if play had escaped.
He was out. This would have been a 3 or 4v2.
Yes, no other choice.
How are you going to do it? You can get it.
No, we do a black time there, you don't get it. You get it later.
But we should be approaching the end of the second half.
When you can't dribble, when you get the ball, you can't do nothing. Boom, football Irish play, you know. Watch out, we not going to can't do that. Boom, football and rain.
So you say we play like that then?
Boom, football and rain. Hey. If you are good, who tell you I'm playing injured? No, what I come to watch? I come to watch and school my players. I don't come to play, it's an old school I can watch. Let's go, Khaled!
We've got a nice ball in there. Nice interception there by the veteran. Twin in control.
So we see 3 minutes over the time.
For those of our viewers that just tune in on this game by Stream Genius, the Funkole team is up 3-0.
You're standing! That's what you're about!
So 3 goals to nil. Goals from Nikwan Binwa Dwight Walsh and an own goal for the Fokole Football Club. So we see the teams for the second game ready for warm-up. Unfortunately, it will not be streamed live, but we have Wayne George Football Academy versus Police Sports Club.
Yes, we know next game is the officers there to protect and serve. They're looking to arrest Wayne George.
Wayne George Football Academy adopting the name this year, Jesse Badwell Bollocks, in honor of their player who passed away earlier this year.
That's a very kind gesture of Wayne George.
Leroy, go! Use Leroy, go! We see him! We see!
One in. Nice take, get that. Nice
Where's Leroy? Where's Leroy? Who's just this?
Run the line.
Nice through pass there, breaking the line, but people choose to come back instead of going forward. And again, a lot of this division, the decision making should be much higher than we expected from these players. Joe.
Yeah, definitely. So he got the free ball, and then he came back, giving Kerjon Harris a chance to win that ball from him, and Laka did just that.
Yes, I don't know what the defense of Fokole United, or Fokole FC, have been very firm this afternoon there. As I said earlier, the likes of Young, Walsh and Harris has been like the Rock of Gibraltar.
Opportunity on target. Opportunity.
I was just wondering what the actually was about there.
It will. That's why stats is a funny thing. It is a shot on target. Yeah. So here you have it. End of the game. It's Fokole FC 3.
Yes.
DST 0. Goals coming from Nikwan Benoit, Dwight Walsh, and
own goal
making 3-0. Fokole move on to 10 points, 3 wins and a draw from the 4 matches, keeping pace with the East Central FC.
Here from Stream Genius, we are shutting down as Police is preparing for the second game against Wayne George Academy.
Okay, so join us in a short while. We got great news that the second game of this evening will be carried live as well. So join us in a few.